Good morning. Hi, David. Good morning.
Good morning, Keenan.
How are you?
Great.
Good. Good to hear it. Hi, Kayla.
Ryan in the background?
What's that?
Is that Ryan back there?
That is, yeah. He's gonna be my model today, so you guys can follow along.
He's a supermodel.
He is a supermodel.
Hey, David.
Hey.
I love it. All right, guys, we'll give it a couple more minutes and then we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. Crew's all here. I love it. Is that Jason?
Hey. Yeah, hey.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good morning. Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Good morning.
Hi. What's up, Chelsea?
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you
I'm
at
loving
home?
this weather. Oh, it's so
I know.
nice.
I know, it's so nice.
It's amazing.
Is that your kitty cat behind you?
Oh yeah, that's Drogo. If I close the door, he will just meow the entire yoga class.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna be doing some yoga with us today.
Yeah, that's totally cool. Yeah, we understand that.
He loves when we do yoga. It's really funny. He like zens out. So
Animals
hoping
like
that
it.
will happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, cool.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Michelle. Kayla, good morning.
That's awesome.
Sarah, Chris, Mary. Good morning, everyone. Is that Jordan? Jordan! Hey.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, look at your sweet pup.
Yes, they will be annoying me the whole time. I apologize.
It's all right. I got my cat in the background. I love all the animals. It's so fun. All right, guys. Are we ready for some yoga?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. It's 9 a.m. I want to be respectful of your time. It's a beautiful day. I'm sure everyone wants to get outside. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's come to child's pose. Back of your mat, spread your knees nice and wide. Good, and then just start to connect in with your breath. Yeah, so whatever that looks like for you this morning. So just noticing the breath, becoming the observer of your breath in your body. Or if it feels right, you can take some really deep breaths in through the nose and then let them go out of your mouth. And just take a couple more rounds of breath to land on your mat here. Get really present to your body. And take one more big inhale through the nose. And this time, everyone let it out of your mouth. And then come to tabletop position. Yeah, perfect. Drawing your knees right under your hips and your wrists right under your shoulders. And then 3 rounds of cow and cat. So drop your belly on your inhale breath. Pull your heart center forward. And then press your hands into your mat. Exhale, round your spine. Yeah, just 2 more like that. Drop the belly, inhale for cow. Round the spine for cat. Last time, see if you can move a little bit bigger, cow pose. Round the spine for cat. Coming back to neutral spine, tuck under the toes and just start to hover your knees. Yeah, nice everyone. And then breathe here. And if you ever get lost in my words, Ryan is here. He's gonna be demoing the class. You can always just take a peek at him. And just take one more big breath in. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Press your chest to your thighs. And just bring a little bit of movement, so begin to pedal through the feet. Yeah, that's it. Bending one knee and then the other. Maybe wiggle through the hips and the ribs. Just starting to awaken the body and the spine. And then inhale your right leg to the sky. Just reach long out of your right heel. Bend your right knee. Start to stack your right hip on top of your left. And then just take some hip circles here. So they can be really small. They can be really big. Just anything that feels good in your hips right now. And then on an inhale breath, lengthen the leg long. Downward facing dog on the exhale. And then same thing on the left side. So inhale the left leg to the sky. Really reach out of your left heel. And then bend your left knee, roll the hip open. Welcome, Martha. And then find your hip circles. Yeah, so really small, really big, just feeling it out in your body this morning. Nice, guys. And then inhale to lengthen the left leg. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Inhale, breathe through your nose. And then all the air out of your mouth. Ujjayi breath. Inhale up to your tiptoes. And then easily walk forward, ragdoll forward fold, top of your mat. Feet are hip width. Grab opposite elbows. Yeah, keep a slight bend in your knees here. First forward fold of the day. And then release your elbows, rolling up through the spine, just one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. And then reach your arms overhead, find mountain pose, extend through the side body. Draw your hands to your heart. Take a full breath in and a really big breath out. And let's start to move. Inhale, reach your hands overhead mountain. Bow forward on your exhale breath. Halfway lift, find a long spine. Plant your palms, high plank. Take an inhale breath and an exhale breath. One more time, inhale here and lower just halfway, low push up. Nice, guys. Upward facing dog, lift the chest forward. Downward facing dog, press the hips back. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale and exhale. One more time to fill. Empty out. And either step or jump your feet to your hands, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Bow forward, exhale. Mountain pose in the inhale breath, reach. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. High to low push up on your breath out. Upward facing full inhale breath. Downward facing dog, empty out. Breathe in and breathe out. Yeah, twice more like that. In out, in, empty, jump forward. Halfway lift, lengthen, bow down. Mountain pose, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Long spine, half lift. High to low push up, move through the flow. Downward facing dog. Fill up and empty. Really good, yogis. One more time, fill up, empty, jump forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Rise to mountain, last on A, bow down. Half lift, high to low push up. From downward facing dog, find one big inhale breath, all the air out, jump forward. Half lift and fold. Big toes to touch, find powerful pose. Sitting low into your legs, starting to really heat up the thighs and the glutes. Good, breathe in. And then sit just 1 inch deeper on your breath out. Nice. Good, do that one more time, breathe in. Go just a little bit deeper, challenge yourself. This is it, breath in, bow forward. Halfway lift, high to low push up, move through. Upward face, downward facing dog. Right foot steps through warrior one. So ground your left foot flat. Yep, that's it, guys. And then rise on an inhale breath. We'll be here for 3 more rounds of breath. So see if you can challenge yourself to bring your right hip in line with your right knee. Yeah, good. And then still keep the alignment of your hips. So right hip back, left hip forward. Perfect, guys. One more inhale. High to low push up on your exhale. Move through. From downward facing dog, left foot steps forward, warrior one. Yeah, so you know we have 4 rounds of breath here this time. So take the time to really set up your posture. Get really grounded in your feet, rooting through the outer edge of your right foot to ignite your right hamstring. And then go for that 90-degree bend on the left thigh. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, inhale. High to low push up on the exhale, flow through. In downward facing dog, take 3 rounds of breath. Slow and steady. Breathe in. Empty it all out. Jump forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Powerful pose as you inhale, sit low. Forward fold, exhale. Long spine halfway. High to low push up, breathe out. Moving through sun B, 1 breath, 1 pose. So right foot, warrior one. Rise on the inhale, and then high to low push up on your exhale, just moving through right away. Yeah, and then from down dog, left side to warrior one, following your breath. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. So there's absolutely no rush. Take your time. In downward dog, find one more breath in and out. Jump forward. Half lift. Fold. Powerful pose. Bow down. Lengthen. High to low. Upward face. Down dog. Right side warrior one. Rise on your inhale and then high to low on the exhale. So really long breath out. Control the descent. Yeah. And then left side from your down dog, just go for it. Yeah, moving through one breath, one posture. Nice Roman. And then downward facing dog, 3 rounds of breath. Yeah, 2 more breaths, slow it down here. One more time to fill. Empty. Jump. Halfway. Bow forward. Powerful pose. Forward fold. Lengthen the spine. High to low. Yeah, and so moving through Sun B, we've been here before. Just go for it. Right side warrior one. Move on your breath. And then from your downward facing dog, just go to the left. So moving through this one on your own timing. And then when you get back to downward facing dog, no rush, take your time. Maybe start to work a little bit more heat. So that can look like some handstand kick-ups, some frog jumps, some plank holds. Just 5 rounds of breath in this down dog to amp it up a little bit if that's what you're feeling this morning. Otherwise, just find the breath. Just be right here in stillness. Nice, guys. Really good choices this morning. Ooh, look at those plank holds. All right, guys, one more breath in wherever you are. And then go ahead and sigh this breath out of your mouth. Come back to Ujjayi breathing. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Bend your knees, start to stack your right hip on top of your left, and then flip your dog. Yeah, and if you're not comfortable with flip dog, that's totally cool. You can just stay in the 3-legged dog, find the opening down the right side of the body. Yeah, nice, David. Nice, Jason. I feel like I could give your hand a high five right now, so high five. One more breath in. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Easy around. Inhale, wave your body forward to high plank. Strong core. Roll open to Vashisthasana on the right side. So you're going to be on your right hand and the outer edge of the right foot. Yep. And then if you want to go a little bit more challenging, that's it, guys. Lift the top leg. You all got it. 2 more rounds of breath. One more in. High to low push up. Move through. Down dog. Let it go. On your next inhale breath, lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip, flip your dog. Just breathe here. Yeah, nice, Jordan. Root down through the feet, lift the hips higher. Yeah. And then one more time, breathe in. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Slowly come back around. Wave your body forward to your high plank. Big inhale breath. Firm up the core. Vashisthasana side plank on the left hand now. So get steady here first. Find the breath. Find your center of gravity. Yeah, and then maybe start to lift your top leg, taking it up a notch. Yeah, and falling is great, guys. That means you found your edge. It's a good thing. Two more rounds of breath. You got it. One more. Breathe in. High to low push up. Breathe out. Down dog. Sigh. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Reach your right leg really long. And then exhale your knee to your nose. Come forward. Hug the core in. Three-legged dog on your inhale breath. Send the leg high. Knee to nose as you exhale. Hug in. Round the upper spine. Nice. Inhale, three-legged dog. Last time, knee to nose. Hug in. Crescent lunge on the right side. Step through. Yeah, perfect, guys. And then just reach your biceps by your ears. Find lots of length in your spine here. As you inhale, draw your hands to your heart, lengthen even more, and then twist to the right. So left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. If you want a little bit more twisting action here, you can start to extend your arms, separate your hands away from one another. Yeah, perfect. And then if you want even more, if you're feeling really warm, you can go for the half or the full bind. This is totally all optional. Yeah, nice, guys. You guys are all working some awesome variations. Find one more inhale breath here. And then warrior two, exhale, open all the way up and around. Flip your front palm, peaceful warrior. Just a big side body stretch here. Lengthen up to the sky. And then extended side angle as you come forward. Yeah, so extended side angle, you can rest your forearm on top of the right thigh if you need a little bit more elevation. You also have the choice of bringing your fingertips to the inside of the right ankle or maybe all the way to the ground. And then again, just like we found in our twisted crescent lunge, you can start to work the half or the full bind. Yeah, nice, David. Yeah, really good, Carol. Yeah, and then maybe birds of paradise or bound half moon if you want to start to work towards some balancing here. Nice birds. Yeah, and then wherever you are, just one more inhale breath. And then high to low push up. Just make your way through a flow. It does not have to be pretty transition here. And then find downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And just let it all go out of your mouth. Come back to Ujjayi breath. Inhale your left leg to the sky. And on your exhale, knee to nose, round forward, hug the core in. Nice. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee to nose as you exhale. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. This is the last time. Really try to touch your nose. Yes, Michaela. And then crescent lunge, left side, step through. Rise up. Just get really steady in your feet. Drop your hips lower. So drop your center of gravity lower. That will actually make the balance easier. And then draw your hands to heart center. Lengthen your spine. Twist to the left. Right elbow outside the left thigh. Yeah, 5 rounds of breath here. And working toward any variation you took on the right side. So maybe extending the arms open, half or full bind, whatever that looks like for you. Yeah, and just notice if one side feels different than the other. Totally normal. Most of us are not completely balanced in our bodies. And just honor that imbalance, just work with it. Don't try to force something that just isn't there for you today. 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more. Inhale. Warrior 2 on the exhale breath. Open all the way up and around. Flip the front palm, peaceful warrior. Reach up and back. Extended side angle, come forward. Any variation that works for your body on this side right now. And then start to play. So you have 5 rounds of breath. Maybe going somewhere you've never ever gone before. So maybe it's working the half binds. Maybe it's working the full bind. Maybe you want to work on the balance, but you have tighter shoulders. It's all good. Just grab a towel, grab a strap, grab anything, just so you can connect your hands and maybe work the balance. One of the beautiful things about practicing from home is you can do anything and no one can see you. So this is a great time to play. Really good, guys. Just 1 more inhale, and then move through high to low. However you need to move through the flow, or if it's just stepping back to downward facing dog and skipping the chaturanga, all good. Breathing in and out. This inhale, rise to your toes, bend your knees, and jump forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Powerful pose, sit low into your legs, and then twist to the right. So draw your hands through heart center, left elbow to outside of the right thigh. Yeah, everyone looks great here. And then if you want to work towards arm balancing, this is a really nice place to start to throw in side crow or flying scissors, anything you want. Yeah, nice, Jordan. Good, and then if you're in side crow, just slowly come back to 2 feet. And then everyone inhale a powerful pose. So stay low in your legs. We're gonna really heat up the body here. And then twist to the left. So same thing, left side. Couple more rounds of breath to play with some arm balancing. Yeah, just know that wherever you are is awesome. This is a challenging posture no matter where you are. Take 1 more inhale breath, and this time forward fold, release. Yeah, that should feel good. Go ahead and separate your feet hip width. And then a couple options for forward fold here. So you can come back to ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows. If you're ready to go deeper, you can take your peace fingers, interlace them around your big toe, and then use your biceps to pull your chest towards your thighs. So that's gonna be a deeper fold. If you're ready to go even deeper, you can come into gorilla pose, stepping onto the palms of your hands. And just allow your head to be really heavy here. So relax all the muscles of your neck. You might even wanna just shake your head yes and no and up and down and just really let it go. Yeah, good. Let this feel like a nice release. And then come into crow pose. Just release your hands wherever they are, plant them on the mat in front of you. Yeah, make sure your elbows are bending back like chaturanga, not out to the side like a push-up. So you want to create a little ledge for your knees here. Nice. Woo woo. Way to go, Michelle. All right, crows. Nice, Allie. And then one more inhale, breath. Chaturanga. You guys got it. Nice. Moving through a flow, making your way to downward facing dog. And then breathe in through your nose and just let it go out of your mouth. Inhale, rise to your toes, bend your knees, jump forward. Halfway lift, bow down, and then rise all the way up to mountain pose. Eagle on the right side. So you're gonna draw your right elbow underneath of your left, and then you're gonna squeeze your right thigh on top of your left thigh, coming into like a little baby chair pose. Yep, that's it, guys. And then bring your focus to your drishti, so your gaze, your point of focus physically for your eyes, and then also for your mind. So like really coming inward, just letting go of all distractions around you right here. And then from here, we're gonna move right into standing leg raise. You're just gonna lift your right thigh to your chest, grab a hold of your right knee or your right big toe, and then start to open your leg to the right and shift your drishti over your left shoulder. Easy coming back through center, slowly with control, find airplane pose. So press your right heel to the back of your mat. Yep, and then allow your body to come down so you look like a capital letter T. And then start to bring engagement to your triceps. So really reach your fingers towards the back of your mat. Bring a little bit of upward facing dog into your chest. One more inhale, really lengthen out, and then half moon on the exhale breath. So left hand down. And if you have a water bottle nearby or like a pillow, a book, anything, it is nice to have a prop for this pose just to help elevate your left hand a little bit. Yeah, so don't be afraid to get creative with props. And if you want to take Chapasana, if you want to work in towards the back bending, that's totally an option here as well. And then one more inhale breath, release forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine, bow down on the exhale. And then rise all the way up to mountain pose, lengthen out, eagle left side. This time left elbow under right, and then left thigh is going to squeeze on top of your right thigh. And then right away come to drishti. Focus, steady your gaze. Yeah, and for those of you that have children running around right now, I'm so impressed. And slowly moving with control, lifting your left knee to your chest, taking a hold of your knee or your big toe. Standing leg raise, opening your leg to the left, gaze shifts over the right shoulder. Yeah, and it's not about doing this perfectly. It's more about trying it on, letting it be messy, letting yourself be wobbly, letting yourself fall out. That's where we build strength. That's how we change. Slowly bringing your knee back to center. Airplane pose. With control, press your left heel towards the back of your mat. Body comes down parallel to the floor. And then again, really start to engage your triceps by reaching your fingertips back, squeezing your upper arm bones in towards your midline. That's it. You guys got it. For one more inhale breath. Half moon, open up on the exhale. Yeah, nice, Dominique. And then everyone, lift your left heel in line with your left hip. Yep, so good, guys. Chapasana maybe, if you took that variation on the other side. And then one more inhale breath. Forward fold, release, let it go. Lengthen your spine, find a halfway lift. Bow all the way down. Rise up on the inhale breath. Bow all the way forward, exhale. Long spine, half lift. And moving through a flow, high to low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot triangle pose. So triangle is like extended side angle, but both knees are gonna be straight in this posture. Yeah, it looks like everyone's got it. And this is another nice place, so if you have a block or a water bottle or anything nearby that you can use as a prop, this is another really good posture to add that in. And then slowly rise all the way up to stand. Turning your toes in, find wide-legged forward fold. So hands to hips, bow from your hip creases. So keep your low back really nice and long here. And then you can release your hands to the earth when you reach your bottom point. Yeah, and if you want a little bit more, you can grab your ankles and just gently start to pull your chest towards your thighs. And then slowly start to rise up using your core, nice flat back. And turning your toes towards the front of your mat for pyramid pose. So we're gonna take a forward fold. You wanna square your hips towards the top of your mat. Yeah, you may need to adjust your back foot up and out a little bit. And then just bow forward. So draw your nose to your right knee. Perfect, guys. Nice deep release down the right hamstring. Twisting triangle. So leave your left hand to the earth. Just open, rotate your right hand to the sky. Yeah, and try to keep your hips as square as possible towards your mat. And if this is really intense on your right hamstring or your right IT band, just go ahead and bend your right knee a little bit. One more inhale to fill up. Plant your palms high to low push up, move through a flow. Downward facing dog, let it go, exhale. And then left side triangle pose, come right into it. Yeah, however you want to set it up. Just get to a place that feels good in your body. So while this is a really active pose in the legs, you really want to be engaging your inner thighs towards one another. You're definitely using your obliques. It should still feel like an opening here. So it should feel good. You might want to play with it if it doesn't feel good. Just adjusting your feet in or out, or rotating a little bit more, coming up a little bit higher, like whatever. Just have some fun, explore. And then on your next inhale breath, rise all the way up to stand. Turning your toes in, wide-legged forward fold again. Option for a shoulder rinse. Interlace your hands behind your back. Press your palms together. Inhale, open the chest to the sky, and then bow forward from your hips. Yeah, and if this is too much on your shoulders, Go ahead and release the hands. It's just an option. It's just one variation. And allow this to be another place of release. Release the legs, let the breath slow down a little bit. And then release your hands if you have the bind. Just let them fall to the earth. You might even want to give them a little shake. And then using your core, rising all the way up to stand, nice flat back. Turning your toes towards the top of your mat, squaring your hips. Pyramid pose on the left side. So bowing your nose to your left knee this time. Yeah, really nice alignment, you guys. Twisting triangle pose. So this hand, right hand stays down, and then you're gonna twist your left hand to the sky. Yeah, and this is a really intense posture. You're literally working every plane, every muscle of your body here. So if your breath starts to pick up a little bit, if you feel a little bit of quaking in your legs, that's totally normal. It's just part of the pose. Just really stick with the breath. And then one more time, inhale, fill up. Hide a little push up on the exhale, move through the flow. Up dog, open the chest, downward facing dog, let it go. Inhale, wave your body forward to your high plank. And then slowly, we're gonna do this to a count of 5, you're gonna lower to your belly. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Nice work, guys. And then send your hands back by your hips. We're coming into locust pose. So you're just gonna engage your back body. You're gonna lift your chest and your thighs off of your mat. Yeah, and if it feels not good in your low back here, just keep your feet on the mat, press your big toes into your mat, and just lift your chest. You'll still get the back body engagement. And then one more time, breathe in, lift up, and then release down. Breathe in, breathe out, and then lift up into locust pose. Second time, final time. And try to go right back to where you left off. So go to your fullest expression. We've been here before. And then now with every inhale breath, see if you can lift just a little bit higher. Like pushing your edge every time you show up onto your mat. One more time, breathe in, and then breathe out, let it go. One inhale breath, full exhale, floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your ankles or the tops of your feet, and then power is in the legs in this posture. Press your feet into your hands, kick up until your chest starts to open and roll off of your mat. This is also a nice deep shoulder opener. One more breath in, kick up higher, and then let it go. Breathe in, sigh out. And then one more time, floor bow. This is it. Really go for it here. We're using this posture to prepare ourselves for the deepest back bending. So this is where you really want to bring the heat. You want to be really, really ready for bridge and wheel. Yeah, fire up your legs, kick your shins back. Nice, guys. One more inhale. Lower down, release. And then release your feet. Just easy windshield wiper your legs side to side. Release any tension in your low back and your hips. And then pull yourself to upward facing dog. Press back downward facing dog. And then lower your knees for camel pose. So just drop your knees right where they are. They should be about hip width apart. Come to stand on your knees. Bring your hands to your low back for a little bit of support. Start to lengthen your spine really tall towards the sky, and then shift your gaze along the ceiling just until you start to open the heart. And that might be enough for you here. Just move slowly into this posture. And if you want more, you can start to reach your fingers for your heels and then really start to press your hips forward. Good, guys. And then slowly press your shins into your mat. Head comes up last. And then sit back onto your heels. Just easy, sit back. Rest your palms on your thighs. Close your eyes. And just take a couple rounds of deep breath. Come back to Ujjayi. Come back to a more natural, rhythmic way of breathing. Our breath tends to really get faster and shorter in camel pose. It's totally normal, but we just want to center it back. And then go ahead and cross your ankles. Come to lay on your back. Just roll over the tops of your feet. We're gonna set up for bridge pose. So this is our final round of back bending, bridge and wheel. Press your feet into the earth, lift your hips high for bridge pose. And then use your triceps. So press your upper arm bones into your mat here to help with the strength of the legs. And then one more time, breathe in. Slowly roll through the spine as you breathe out, lower down. We're just gonna take one breath at the bottom, empty the breath out, and then press up for wheel pose. Yeah, full wheel, nice. And if full wheel is not in your practice, bridge is awesome. Bridge is great. Come back to bridge. Beautiful, guys. Breathe in, and then lower down as you breathe out. Just one breath at the bottom. Let it go, and then press up wheel pose. Yeah, we're not gonna hold any of these for very long. We're just using these to get deep into the spine. This helps reverse any signs of aging in our bodies, opens the heart. One more inhale breath. Lower it down. Breathe it in. Let it go. And then press up wheel pose. Yeah, you guys look super strong. Way to go, Saturday. Awesome, awesome. Press it up. That's it. One more breath in. And then lower it all down. All right. Last one. Fill up through your nose. Empty out of your mouth. Ha. And then press it up. Press it up. This is it. The very last back bend, our last physical push in this practice. Yeah, you guys look amazing. So strong. Stay with the breath. Just a few more rounds of breath. See if you can walk your feet closer to your hands. Yeah. Way to go, guys. And then one more inhale breath. Press your hips high. Slowly lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees just drop open wide. Just naturally, wherever they land, let them be there. And bring your right hand to your heart, your left hand to your belly. And just start to slow down the breath. Draw your knees to your chest. Come to happy baby. Yeah, grabbing the outside edges of your feet or your big toes. Knees go wide outside of your ribs. And then we're gonna move to half pigeon or figure four pose. So if you would rather take figure four, you can just stay on your back, cross your right ankle over your left knee, and then draw it into your chest. Otherwise, to move to half pigeon, you can either move through a flow or you can just step back to downward facing dog. And then from downward facing dog, just lift your right leg to the sky. Draw your right knee to your right wrist. Your right foot's gonna come to the left side of your yoga mat until you find a nice deep hip opener. You'll feel this in your right glute. And if you are tighter in your hips or your glutes or your piriformis, like we all hold a lot of tension, we hold a lot of emotional tension in your hips. So if you're tighter in your hips right now, that's totally reasonable. I love to actually just sit on a pillow here. So grab a pillow off your couch, your bed, wherever, and just go ahead and place it underneath of the right thigh. It just helps to elevate the hips a little bit. So this is always an option here. And then really easy, just switch sides of your hip opener. So if you're in half pigeon, you may want to press back to down dog. Just take a second to open up the right hip, shake out the leg. Or you might just want to switch it. Does not have to be fancy. And if you notice your attention start to wander away from your body, just bring your focus back to your breath. Really listening for the inhales and the exhales. Moving to seated forward fold. Just lengthen both legs out in front of you, coming to sit very tall on your sits bones. Flex your feet. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, and then bow forward on your exhale breath. Reverse tabletop. Plant your feet on your mat, bend your knees, and then hands come behind you, fingertips face forward. And then press your hips to the sky. If it feels okay on your neck, go ahead and drop your head back. And then release Ujjayi breath. So breathe through your mouth. Ha. One more time, inhale. And then release all the way onto your mat as you exhale. Finding an inversion. So coming to lay all the way onto your back. And this is gonna look different for everybody. So we just wanna take any pose that's gonna reverse our blood flow. So it can just be waterfall pose. You can just lift your feet to the sky. If you wanna take shoulder stand or plow pose, those are both really great options too. You can also just do legs up the wall. If you wanna find a wall and just slide your legs up the wall, it's a really nice supportive inversion. Yeah, nice. And so for those of you that are in shoulder stand, really work to press your hips towards your face and then shift your feet over your hips. So you're trying to get your body in one really good, Martha. And if you're in shoulder stand, make your way to plow pose. So just drop your feet towards the floor. And if your feet touch the floor behind you, you can go ahead and bend your knees to your ears. Yeah, and hands can be either on the low back or they can be on the earth. It's whatever feels better for you. And then wherever you are, slowly make your way down onto your back. Lengthen your left leg long. Draw your right knee into your chest, spinal twist. Right knee falls to the left, and then gaze goes over the right shoulder. Making your way back through center. And go ahead and switch sides of your spinal twist. Bring both knees back to center. Happy baby pose. One last time, really opening the hips. It may even feel good to rock side to side, or you can work into archer pose, lengthening one leg long and then the other. And then draw your knees into your chest. Come into seed pose. So you're just gonna wrap your arms around your shins. You're gonna draw your eye sockets to your knees. Squeeze every muscle in your body. Take a deep inhale breath. And then Shavasana on your exhale. Just release everything out. And let your body be very heavy. Allow yourself to have this moment of peace. Begin to deepen your breath here. Inviting gentle movements back into your body. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms overhead and take a good morning stretch, reaching from your fingertips to your toe tips. And draw your knees to your chest and just easy roll to one side. Drawing yourself to a seat. And take a big inhale breath. Reach your arms overhead. Draw your palms together, your thumbs to your third eye center. And in honor of the divine light that shines in each and every one of us, together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. It's so nice to see your beautiful faces. So these classes are free. If you are able and would like to donate, I have put our Venmo and our Kindful into the chat box. We really appreciate it. We are still trying to keep options for our outreach locations going, and obviously paying our teachers for teaching these classes. So anything you can give, even if it's just $1, is super appreciated. And I just appreciate you guys showing up. It's so nice to make connections and see everyone. I love this.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I hope everyone has a great day. Enjoy the weather if you're in Nashville. I know not all of you are in Nashville. And just stay tuned. We've got some really fun things coming up. So we're going to start like a Fun Friday series. So every Friday evening, we're going to be doing like a different style of fun yoga. So you can either just go to our website, our schedule like through the month will be posted on the splash page on our website, or you can just follow us on social media. So that's going to be super fun. Any questions?
Thank you, Keenan.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Keenan.